Oh, we're going back to Wrangler's Reach. Nice. Yeah, because that's where the statue is. Greetings, I am Crowl of the students of Valdizion. Do I have the pleasure of addressing DERYK, the explorer who sought aid in investigating this place? And an Oppo. I am DERYK, and this here is a baby Oppo. It's a little monkey. Yes, I can see that. Doesn't it have a name? No. None that I know of, nor would I presume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. I see, that's very considerate of you. So I understand you explore the various phantom realms with DERYK. Will you recount to me the experience? I didn't die once, can you imagine that? Holy shit! So the gods had tested you sorely. You didn't sense any malicious intent. As Byragot said, they wish to do battle with us, but 'twould seem they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. Though much and more about this perplexes, mayhap 'tis safe to assume that they are not primals. As you may recall, Livingway once told us that the art of summoning, as taught by the Asians, incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Thus do the resultant primals seek to enthrall worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. But these things appear to harbor no such desire. If they are primals, then they are unlike those that we have been summoned in recent memory. We might suppose that they were created in antiquity and like manner to highlight it, but there is no way to prove it. Who could they possibly be? And why do they desire battle with man? Oh, see? I was just talking about that! Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. They were cucking us since the ending of Endwalker. Emmett Silk did say that, didn't he? By which we may assume he knew the truth, and challenged you to seek it out too. Suffice it to say, you'll do so, of course. I mean, of course, man. Insofar as we can ascertain, this is a matter which has implications for the entire star. In light of this, the students of Valdizion formally accept the commission. We will investigate the Phantom Realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you. Without further ado, I will take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. Then, with your permission, I will take myself around the Eorzea and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. Ria, DERYK, seeing as you have already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? Wait, are we just gonna leave Crowl here by herself? That doesn't sound like a good idea. By all means, in which case... Let's go, Wopo. Could you stay here with Crowl, my friend? It wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. Oh, I thought she was gonna... I thought the little Oppo was gonna climb Crowl. I shall be glad for the company. Take care then, and good luck. Yeah, man, the fight itself was pretty dope. I liked it. I was gonna say, are they following me? I'll talk about it a little more. So to explain my plan, it is believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the 3rd Astral Era, when the Allagan Empire flourished. Come the 5th Astral Era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi, each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. The War of the Magi, that comes from 6. This practice has continued to the present era in Eorzea, with some notable regional differences. For instance, its guardians hold Halone as absolute, while Sharlians enjoy a moderate relationship with Dalyak. By visiting various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12, As they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In doing so, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose we take ourselves to Walker's Reach. The place is holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer, and promises to yield useful details. Yeah, but okay, so for the Alliance raid, it was great. Like, the fights were fantastic, and like I said, it's always amazing when you do them for the first time. It's the music was nice, it's good, but the fights were something else. Right? I feel like I like to rank a lot of things based on the music alone. So music wise, this one is way below Shadowbringers, right? The Nier raids, because of course Nier. But the fights, they are so much better than the one in Nier. I didn't particularly like the Nier fights in the first and second Alliance raid. I like the third one a lot. Paradigm something? The Tower of Paradigm's Breach. Yeah, I like this one a lot. But the Puppet's Bunker and Copy Factory, I didn't really like that much. Of course, the music, like I said, amazing. But this one, I like the music. It wasn't as good as Nier or Ivalice, but it was good. The last one, though, whoo. But the fights were amazing. I love the fights. Okay, so I'm gonna put what I put Boba in the video. So that's my ranking. That's my ranking thus far. Of course, I just did it, so I'm gonna have to like chill a little bit and like think about it and rewatch the video when I edit it. He says that he senses a bias. What you mean? But yeah, I mean, am I biased? Hell yeah, man. I'm a huge, and I mean huge, Tactics fan. I love Tactics. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And if you're gonna bring me an Alliance raid based on Ivalice and Tactics, fuck yeah, it's gonna be like one of the best ever. Sense of bias. Fucking Boba. Boba! That is dope. Holy shit, it's 9:30. There you are, yeah. This place served as the base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did it not? How delightful to be here today, together. If you don't mind my asking an observation, it seems you enjoy traveling with company. Fuck yeah, he wouldn't shut up about it. I do. It's something I had dreamed of for a long time. And I mean a long time. There's nothing like traveling with good friends. Oh no. Because if I tell him that I like to travel by myself, he's gonna be like, oh, so you don't like traveling with me? I don't want that. Even though it's the truth. Is that so? What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? In my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. That's me. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before on the trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it, more often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of the 12 worship. Are we gonna find another one? Like a different one? Then I dare to hope that we are on the right track. Do you guys think we're gonna find like another Shadow realm? Or we're gonna go to the same place as we were before? What do you guys think? As I am sure you know, Ralgar's Reach is home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the Fist of Ralgar. Right? Cause they could take us. We could have been in Mordona. Then they could take us here, and then the third one they could take us to like Kugane or something. right? Somewhere nearby, in Doma. Raised by the Mad King DERYK, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance claimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. So let us split up and make inquiries, and reconvene here afterwards to share our findings. Okay, baby. I asked Boba what he means about me being biased. He's like, tactic fanboy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloodstorm. You read the words inscribed on the monument. Monument. Storm of blood. Bloodstorm. Storm blood. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Liz explained to you their meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. Wait, I remember freaking the fuck out. Hello? Yes? If you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. This person is gonna know us. Kieran Scholar. You're an adventurer, I take it. What can we, the students of Alamegan history, do for you? Are you single? Researching the worship of the destroyer, you say? In that case, I have something that ought to be of interest. A book? There's a copy of Destructivity, a script of the Fist of Ralgar. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing, and is in the safekeeping of one Professor DERYK. Well, we had best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. Johnny. Goodbye. Don't mind me seeing you walk away. I mean, what? What? Hey, what? Ria, what were you able to learn? I found this chick that's super cute, and she gave me a book and her phone number. Really? A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. Oh, so this is her phone number. Don't mind me taking it. I see. This chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Ralgar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. That's exactly where I fought him. When the deluge of the sixth umbral calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Believing that it was sent by Ralgar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with, but according to this scripture, among the refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Ralgar himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the destroyer pieced them together to give shape to yonder statue. I must say, it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were that Ralgar's a primal, the explanation for the similarities will be simple. That is, the statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Ralgar's appearance, which in turn lends form to the primal. However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the sixth umbral calamity, yet Yet for those witnesses to be able to recognize Ralgar, they would have needed an agreed upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of 12 worship that it already existed in the third astral era, it would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective fates, or are they primals born of them? Maybe a little bit of both? I thought we had made it clear we are not summoned beings. Wait, is he following us? Nani? Or is it something that only we can see? Oh! I thought it was gonna be the big guy. I was like, what the fuck? Hawk with Ralgar's voice. Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. 'Tis not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That voice, could they be? Indeed, I am Bayergod, and the hawk beside me is Ralgar. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without. Observe the world without, for being seen in our true forms would violate our laws of conduct. Okay. Yet though we similarly disguise our sanctums, veiling them in illusion rents are known to manifest when the surrounding ether is unstable. Oh, so that's how they were seen in the first place. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may catch sight of us. Yep, exactly what I said. Of course, during the Umbral Calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Precisely how many times have we been seen? We ourselves have no way of knowing, but that is a sound assumption to make. Well, Bayergod, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception, shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. Goodbye. I wonder how long is the Alliance read? Like the questing. I may have to separate this in 2 videos. Aside from their reticence where it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. I feel like they're humans with like primal treats, right? If what they said was true and their worship can be tracked back to their sightings, it would serve to explain one thing. They're old as fuck. According to my research, in the field of comparative mythology, Ralgar is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramu. That's exactly what I said! Assuming both were inspired by the Ralgar of the Phantom Realm, their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and self. So you believe that they gave rise to the prevailing fates in Eorzea? Given available evidence, yes, I am inclined to. Yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Oh, 'tis you, Cryo. Has something happened? Truly? Very well, I shall take care of it. Uh-oh. Cryo has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the sunken temple of Quarn, where she is currently conducting field work. After a brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Thanalan is home to countless adventurers of Nald. While I tend to business, may I ask you two to make inquiries in Ul'dah? He's like, fuck. Excellent, I will join you as soon as I am able. By your leave. Johnny, bye-bye. Nani, the fuck? DERYK, so it's to be just you and me in Ul'dah. I suppose it can be helped. And with that, I'm gonna stop the recording now, so I can edit and upload the first video, and then we're gonna continue and finish this. Okay, so for you guys, it's gonna be the same thing. Oh. Alrighty guys, so it's a different day. It's been like 2-3 days. But let's continue with the Lions raid. Okay, I even have a tank top because it's hot as shit in California. DERYK, yeah, it's 10 p.m. and it's super hot. The face of an explorer. Let's go, sir. Oh, by the way, I changed my camera. I reformatted my computer. I have Windows 11 now, so if anything breaks in these couple quests or whatever, you know why that is. I think even my camera looks different. What strange manners for the one who proposed to survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. I'm sorry. Well, we had best be on our way. As I recall, Milvana is still closed for construction. So let us try our luck at Azra Oswari. We have no objection to traveling separately, I trust. Good, I shall see you in Ul'dah. Even better, why am I wearing this? Oh yes, I remember. I was with the homie Boba! So we were like... we were matching. This is the Black Mage's place, no? I don't have Black Mage unlocked. Hello? No. One of these days I'm gonna be streaming and I'm gonna be getting every single blue thing, because I think I'm missing like 100 dungeons. I think I'm missing like 100 dungeons, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, there you are. I mean, you're here. Completely different. I'm sleepy, sorry. Of the Deific twins, Nald and Thal. Here they worship Thal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many allocation and religious organizations. Some extremely wealthy and powerful exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce such as Ul'dah could be home to such spiritual people, but it is actually quite logical when one considers that the religion is, in essence, commerce. That's so wild, huh? In any event, Nald is a truly unusual divinity. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Are they like different people, or are they like one person with two minds? Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. Exactly what I was saying. Uh-oh. Did I mishear? Did he just say he encountered Nald Thal? Oh god. And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that that there are striking similarities in their nature. Oh my god, this dude fucked it up. we are starting to attract attention. Perhaps we should avoid talking about that here. Yeah, bro, like, shh. Like, shh. Shut up. I like her face. Forgive me, this is hardly the place for such a conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. Yes, please. Boom, 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 boom. How does my camera look, man? Does it look better? I feel like it looks better. It took me like 30 minutes to set up. DERYK. 'Twas careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with a divinity within a place where he is worshipped. Hereon I shall exercise greater caution. I thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and ask that you keep it between us. I mean, who else am I gonna talk to? Now then, to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, though the Nalthal as worshipped by men appear somewhat different, there are undeniable similarities in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Grahatia. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for our companion to arrive, perhaps we might take him out at the Sunken Temple. He mentioned needing to make a detour. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it is better to use our time productively. Okay. Then let us head to the Sunken Temple of Corn at once. Okay. That much I can do. Hello! Oh shit! Are you alright? If you hear me, please say something. I mean, she's still breathing, but... You're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed, though I can see no obvious injuries. By her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food, in my bag. Please. I see. Ria, may I trouble you to find her bag? Come on. Okay. Where is it? Where's the bag? Gimme, 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 gimme. For now, you decide to take the water to the woman. Okay. I completely skipped one part. Excuse me, ma'am? So thirsty, so hungry. Here you go. I have lots of food in my backpack. Not enough. Food, I need food. I have not saved dried meat. Tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? I have like 400 hard-boiled eggs. Is that any good? Ria, DERYK, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Graha, do you have any food, man? I have a ton of food, but I don't think any of that. Steady Snogheim. I brought you Arkan loaf and coffee, made sweet and creamy, just as you like it. Oh, God. Doesn't the Arkan loaf taste like shit? I am reborn, washed down with a sweet beverage. The life-giving nutrients of Arkan loaf permeate my being from head to toe. Thank you, kind stranger. However, you knew my preferred source of sustenance. You are a truly godsend. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my fieldwork. It's for my research into Beladians? Worship of Azema. You see, yeah, the mama. Haven't you heard of Cryo? The students are personally investigating the 12, and we will prevail upon your expertise. Boom, 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 boom. May I introduce Snogheim, expert mythologist. She is a collaborator of the students, and like many a Charlene scholar, is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. I wish that was me. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides. Yeah, we give each other blows. Incredible! And your description of the domains, a thunderous tower in one and a swelling city in another, are precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire are depicted in legend. In ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there exists 7 heavens and 7 hells. 7 and 7, that's 14, and there's 12 gods. Etherology has since established that departed souls return to the ethereal sea. Oh wait, could the other two be Hylian and Zodiac by any chance? But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. Oh no, they do exist. As a pursuer of myths, I must say it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. Sorry. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join you in your investigation. Girl, like, oh god, here we go. We would, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then let us head to Omphalos. Kral awaits us there. Can we teleport to Omphalos? Or do we have to go back to Mordona and go from there? I know, I have a feeling that we are so close to finishing the Alliance raid. Like the quest line. What's up, Cryo? We're back. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Snowgime. I'm glad you could join us. Cryo, how delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. But may I say what a lovely place this is. At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend. The 7th heaven. Oh, the 7th heaven. I like that. And oh, if those aren't symbols representing the other heavens, I take it those are the respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. For Snowgime's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far, and then deliberate the next step. I think that will be best. Have the expert know what the is happening. The gods reappear before us in Ralgar's reach. Though they were disguised as unassuming creatures, their laws forbid them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Yet in the event the ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during the Umbral Calamity, it is possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various fates practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nalthal worshipped by the people, and the Nalthal we encounter here have more similarities than they do differences. Yeah, pretty much. Even for Ralgar too. In the course of exploring the Omphalos, 2 things caught my attention. Oh? Man, this place is so pretty. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates lead to an elementary aspected heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven as Snowgime says. Oh. What then lies beyond the last gate? The 3rd Alliance raid. Pretty much. The second is this monument. It harbors some manner of magic, unlike anything I've seen before. I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take time. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend. Why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, it would seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree, though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves. To which end might I suggest we return to Remnant's Toll and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation. Yes, ma'am, you are the boss. Okay, this legit feels like the end. Like we're nearing the end. Whew. Nope. Man, I keep saying the food in this game looks so good. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues. I have fairly forgotten what it felt like. Hi. Indeed, and it's quite fitting that we should be doing so here at the seventh heaven. Fitting? That's an understatement if I ever heard one. Uh-oh. The seventh and highest of the heavens, which rules over the remaining six. Ras was right here on Mordona. This isn't fitting, my friend. This is destiny. Wait, are we gonna call this place Seventh Heaven? Or she's just speaking like literally. You are obviously well versed in the myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. Can you imagine we changed the name of this place to Seventh Heaven? That would be dope. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stroke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. No, it makes me jealous. Having always traveled alone, I'm admittedly not too familiar with such a lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. Mislike it? I'm like, what? By the way, the two of you arrived at the second temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Shh. No. Nothing happened. They didn't overhear us or anything. Well, as pleasant as this has been, it's past time we return to the annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. Then I shall take my leave to the Unfollows. There's so much there that I'd like to see. Go ahead, girl. And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warmer here. Oh, so warm and fuzzy. Alright, do take care now. I'm gonna go back to the ancient times and kill some monsters and pandemonium. I'll be back in like, what, 4 months? When is the next Alliance raid? 6.3, no? I believe. Right? I think 6.3 is when the next Alliance raid is coming out. 6.3 and then 6.5. Correcto? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, Ria, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern. It makes one feel alive. And afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air. I like that just as much. While we await developments, I shall remain here in Remnant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. I doubt so much could have been accomplished without you. Oh man. That's it? That's it? Come on, dude. I wanna do the second alliance raid already. I like them. But yeah, guys, that's it for the alliance raid. I thought we were gonna have more to do in this video. It seemed like it was gonna go for a while, but I guess I was wrong. But then again, the previous episode was what, like an hour or something? I tried to cut as much, but I don't want to cut too much. Cause I like sometimes just putting my videos in the background and cringing at myself. But yeah, so far, like I showed in the previous video, I like the alliance raid. I think what sold me in this alliance raid was the bosses and the atmosphere of the alliance raid, right? Like being in the middle of the sky, running around on platforms, and the bosses were, whew, they were amazing. A lot of the music, oh, I saw the bomb fish. A lot of the music, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really pay much attention to because I was too worried, freaking out. But I'm gonna go back and listen to it. But the final boss was amazing. Like the music was fantastic. But yeah, Boba called me out on this. But my favorite alliance raid by far has been Nivalis from Stormblood, and that's of course because I'm a huge Final Fantasy Tactics fanboy. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy 12 like fan, but I like it on the list. But Final Fantasy Tactics, man, I mean, come on. You cannot beat Tactics. There's not another game like Tactics. The closest one is 12, and that's why I feel like they put them together. But yeah, being a huge fan and seeing all these characters come back, and all the homies that you meet in Tactics come back as bosses, right? And especially in the last one that you fight Aglaia and Mustadio, it's like, and Sid. Oh my god, it's like, what the fuck is happening, dude? It's like the best thing ever. The music is dope, but the near raid with the music is fantastic because of course it's near, and of course it's gonna get your fucking videos demonetized, every single one. The bosses were alright, but I didn't really like the setting that much. I liked the setting in the third one, like I said, but I didn't like Puppet's Bunker that much, or Copied Factory. Especially Copied Factory was like, and I think the reason why is because it's too gray, right? Like it's extremely plain and kind of boring. But I mean, to each their own, right? If you prefer near 100%, then as long as we all enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, that's all that matters, right? Doesn't matter what you like more than me or what I like more than you. As long as we play the game and we like it, everybody's happy, right? But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. I have a shit ton of things to do in this game. The Warring Triad, finishing Alexander, the raids. I never finished them. Pandemonium. That, of course, I'm going to be doing next week. I already told the homies, so they're gonna help me out. What else? I still have some dungeons to unlock here in Endwalker. I have 2 dungeons to unlock. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want to see like videos of all that. I would love to. I mean, I'm most likely gonna make them, but let me know like in what order. But after Pandemonium, and I'll of course do them. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, for watching. I really appreciated the support so far. Another thing really quick, after 14 I would like to upload like some other Final Fantasy videos. I want to upload some Final Fantasy VII because I haven't played that game in like 20 years. So I would like to like go back and revisit it, especially now with part 2, the remake coming out. I would like to like remember every little fucking detail. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, drop a like if you did the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time with a video, whatever I make. Peace out. Peace out.